For him, love is like a new game that he downloads on his PlayStation that he will never finish. Maybe it's like one of his drones, and it will crash into a wall or two, may wobble a little bit, but it will continue to soar.
It was December 2017 that Emily and Andy took a giant leap of faith and made one of the best decisions of their lives when they joined a dating app and chose to swipe right. And when Andy's profile popped up, she really scored the jackpot. And for Andy, well, he was elated that the beautiful girl he swiped right for was also a lover of dogs. And it was pretty much at that point in time that their fate was sealed and they arranged to meet up. That was 5 years ago to this day. That they first met in person at a house party and everything just clicked. It was just 8 days later that Andy, the brave man that he is, accepted an invitation to a Dixon family Christmas. And as they say, there's nothing quite like being thrown in the deep end. And whilst it was a sink or swim situation, Andy swam all the way, and he and Emily have been inseparable ever since. The following years were spent together celebrating the good times and picking up each other whenever they needed it. They spent weekends away and loved nothing more than the simplicity of hanging out with the family and the odd Sunday brunch here and there. And it wasn't long before they took another giant leap of faith and built the very own house together. That was when Teddy came along as a walking Christmas gift in 2019. It's all right, Teddy, you can show your bum, that's fine. And their house became their home. Andy was certain about one thing, and that was that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with Emily and Teddy.
You're the
We
ball
be
of the
bells
bell.
together. Let's go.
Ring your bell.
So began laying out plans for the perfect proposal.
The fairy tale friendship. It was all going so well, and then he met Emily. And the fairy tale doubled down as I saw Andy turn from a beast into a prince in front of my very eyes.
It was on camping trip to Burkina Gorge in the Flinders Ranges that he set up a romantic picnic for two.
All of which was our planning and doing. Emil and I were on photography duty, and after enthusiastically stalking and taking photos of the wrong couple, we eventually found Emily and Andy after the proposal had taken place.
Can't possibly not have a drink in your hand. That's right. Oh, it's pretty champagne.
She was meeting Andy at the beach. She said to me, I want to look good, but not like I'm trying to look good. Like, I want to look like I've just thrown something together that happens to look good without actually putting in any effort, even though I am putting in a lot of effort.
I'll always remember the exact moment I knew that Andy was the one for Emily. I was sitting across from Emily and Andy at the Christmas table, and I tuned in just in time to hear Emily turn to Andy and say, "Shush you," to which Andy responded with, "Consider me shushed." And here we are. Together we've laughed and cried and shared some of life's most significant events. Through my childhood, I looked up to Emily and everything she did, to the point where I began copying her interests down to the T. Taking up flute lessons, jazz and tap dancing, joining the school choirs and musicals, as we both did. I always looked up to her as such a mature, kind and hardworking person.
Oh,
What's the song?
you look gorgeous.
Emily, when I first saw you today, you took my breath away. You truly are a gorgeous sun bride. I see you knew so many of the qualities that I've admired in your mother for our 38 years of marriage. And she's as gorgeous as the day we met.
Your dress.
That's from Trudy's dress. That's the lace that I helped her cut out for her wedding dress.
And that's your
And
ring.
my wedding ring, which is a good luck token, something borrowed for the day as a good luck token for your
That's so nice.
beautiful day, which you can do.
Who made that himself?
I made that. Yeah, Trudy gave me
So
some
lovely.
tips how to do it, and so I made it.
I often tell the story of the moment we first met. I had driven across town on a whim to a house party full of strangers to meet a boy and give love a chance. I remember gripping onto the steering wheel, second guessing what the hell I was doing. A real sliding doors moment, but the second we met, I felt like I was home. I'll never know how, but I just knew it was you, and it was, and it still is, and it always will be. That was 5 years ago today, and you have been wonderful beyond what I could have hoped. You are my best friend, my greatest supporter, and I love you unconditionally. For everything you are, for how safe you make me feel, and how loved you make me feel.
I cannot imagine life without you. I love that you encourage me to achieve more than I ever could alone. You bring perspective and drive, and together we try to make the best of our life together and the most of our life together. And I have no hesitation in telling you that I love you. And I do. I love you, Emily, so much. To be called your fiancé. And I will be a lucky and happy man to be your husband from this day until our last day.
They say love is hard, love is work, love is a conscious choice you have to make every day. For this couple, love is none of these things. For Andy and Emily, love comes easy. They enjoy one another's company, and they know that love is not found in the grand gestures, but in the little things we do every day that bring each other joy.
Andrew really is keeping up some family traditions. I think my father would have totally approved of everything that's going on here.
Please welcome the groomsmen. The bridesmaids. Next, make some noise for Emily and
Thank you everyone for coming, having you here and sharing this. Has been an amazing and heartwarming experience for Emily.
Also, I can't help but I have to mention Emily and Andrew's extra touches, all the work they've done, all the flowers and all the extra bits, all the handcrafts that have been. Emily has been working away on that kitchen table every time we've visited, and they've done an amazing job, and they've really put their heart and soul into this. It's great.
highs to the lows and the quiet moments in between that make love easy. To Andy and Emily.
Ever since Andy arrived at the Dixon family Christmas, very shortly after he met Emily, I knew there was something special about him. Maybe it was the way he made me feel more manly, because I finally had someone to help me pretend that I was a handyman.
So proud of the man that you are, all that you have achieved. I'm incredibly grateful that I get to call you my husband today. I adore the life we have built together, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life by your side.